There they are. And hopefully you can see that. One of them is labeled transmitter and one of them is labeled receiver. The red one is the transmitter, so that goes into your guitar or your keyboard or your whatever it is you're playing. And then the receiver goes into your amp or your PA system or whatever. And in the middle here, it looks like we have a charging cable. And it looks like it uses micro USB. Is it micro USB? Yeah, I think that's micro USB to charge. And then it looks like we've got a couple of adapters here. So these look like standard screw-on 1/4-inch adapters. So I'm going to assume it's got an 1/8 inch on the actual thing here. Let's take a look. No, I was wrong. So this is interesting. Okay, take a look at that. If you see that, it's 1/4 inch, but it's 1/4 inch stereo. So that would work with like, you know, something that, anything that has a 1/4 inch stereo signal. And then it looks like we screw that off and we've got an 1/8 inch stereo underneath there. So that's kind of different. And then apparently if we want to use it with a guitar or a bass or something else that's mono, we just screw this on. And now we've got a mono switch. But again, this one looks very similar, and this is the receiver. And again, it's got a power switch. Let's see what happens if we, there we go, we see a little light. It looks like it's got a pair button and a USB charge port as well. This one also has the stereo jack currently installed. I'm gonna go ahead and slip the mono on because I'll probably start it off on a guitar or something like that. Okay guys, so I got her hooked up to my guitar here, and let me tell you, it was remarkably simple. I read the instructions. You plug the receiver into your amp, turn the power on, and then you hold down the pair button for a few seconds and the light will start blinking very fast. And then you just turn this one on, you plug it into your guitar and just turn it on, and it automatically will detect the beacon over there, and they pair together, and then so you can see, I mean, you know, you get signal right away. And very simple, and it stays out of the way. It hasn't gotten in my way thus far. You can, because of the way that it's you know, situated, you could, you know, move it in a variety of different directions. If you had a plug that was on the front, I suppose that would work as well, based on this kind of flexible design. So that's kind of neat. You can kind of situate it for whatever makes sense for your particular instrument. Okay guys, got it plugged into a bass here. Now keep in mind, this is a bass and that's a guitar amp, so it's not gonna have that deep, you know, thick bass tone, but we should still get some sound. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, that's like 7 Mary 3. How about keyboard? That should work, right? Got it plugged into the back of the keyboard, and it's still paired with the same amp. So this is a guitar amp, so factor that in, but let's see what it sounds like. All right, let's try something else. You guys remember the little K oscillator that I unboxed recently? Got this off of eBay. Let's try it with that. So I'm gonna have to take it down. Oh, you hear that crackling? I have to take it down to the 1/8 inch, plug that in here. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, that's so cool. Here, let's get a drum pattern. Okay, that's fun. Well, that got me thinking, if I can plug it into the K oscillator, why can't I just plug it into my iPad? So I did. So let's see if this works. Here, we're gonna open the iPad, unlock here, and go into the music app. All right, let's see what happens.
It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
Okay, so clearly it has a lot of possibilities. You could plug it into something like a, you know, an iPod or, you know, anything. Okay, I think there's one more thing we need to try. How about a microphone? So you can see I've just plugged it into the end of the microphone here. I used an XLR to 1/4 inch converter, and see what happens. Check, check, check. Check one. Check two. Check one. Check two. This baby works.